There's a boiler room back there. If we could just get this all out of the way. Park?
What's up, Em?
How you doing? You look pleased.
I am. Claire's pancakes are amazing. Just like the ones they used to serve in the university cafeteria. So good. Almost enough to make you forget you're hiding from killer robots. Come to think of it, why aren't you eating?
Maybe later. My appetite's still playing catch up, I guess. Just leave some for me, okay?
I'll try, but no promises.
Hey, we should keep an eye out for a new tablet. Yours is like 100 years old.
Nah, I'm good. This tablet and I have been through a lot together. Plus, it reminds me of my dad. I used to mess around making music, working the counter at the store.
Right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's okay. The tablet might be old, but it does everything I need. The music editor is decent, and it's still great for movies and books. Holds a charge for a few weeks, too. What more could I ask for? Don't answer that.
So, how was your morning?
Let's put it this way. Telling the story is better than living it.
That bad, huh? We've gotten out of worse.
Like the freight car incident? Don't remind me.
Who knew the driver would take off so soon? It took us forever to get back home. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Bon appetit.
Yeah, thanks.
Here, Olga. We managed to find the meds.
Oh, thank you, Emily. Little Vera's fever has made it so hard for her to sleep.
I hope this does the trick.
Pasmotrim. We'll see. Her cough it's very bad. When she wakes, I'll give her some of that medicine. But please, let her sleep for now.
Well, we're all really hoping that... where'd this crib come from?
Brian found it on one of the upper floors while you were away. I'm sad we'll need to leave it behind, eventually. It's not exactly portable.
Okay, well, try and get some rest. I'm off to give Alex a hand.
Okay, thank you. And to Park, too. I hope the medicine helps.
Park was so happy when he spotted this guitar, but without an amp, it's not good for much. This picture's one of the few things I have left. Mom and Dad, Marta, I miss you so much. Brian sleeps here. Tries to anyway. He hasn't been able to sleep lately. I should give him those pills I grabbed back at the drugstore.
Is that it? I'm kind of busy.
Alex, I found some painkillers at the drugstore. Maybe they could help you with your leg?
Leg pain requires having a leg, Emily. It'd be idiotic to waste painkillers on a phantom limb.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't...
Knock it off, Alex. The girl's just trying to help.
Fine, give him here. I'm sure someone could make use of him. Maybe Matt after I put my only remaining foot up his ass. Now go on, give me some peace and quiet. I got a lot of work to do.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Locked. Alex's toolbox. I'd better ask before messing around with it.
I'm busy. What do you need?
Claire said you needed me for something.
Yeah, maybe you can help me. My damn stump's been aching ever since I woke up. It's driving me nuts, sucking the strength right out of me. Here, use this thing to open the drawer by the kitchen and bring me the decoder.
Okay, what does it look like?
Well, it's a electronic thingamajig. You'll figure it out. Go on now.
Is this it, Alex?
Uh-huh. Hang on a sec. Help me out. Come on, give me a hand. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory cells on this old thing is going to take some trial and error.
What?
Such a pain dealing with you dilettantes. Look, you got an eye for design, right? Just arrange the pixels so that the various colors aren't repeated, horizontally or vertically. You got me?
I'll try.
Alright, connection established. Just go relax. I'll handle the rest.
Sounds good. Let us know what you find. Sleep tight, Emily. After a day like that, you deserve a little time for yourself. Emily.
You were never good enough. Have you noticed how they are looking at you? They don't trust you. Remember the face of your mother? This can't be happening. Aren't we all dead already?
Emily, it's already noon. Wake up before you sleep the day away. Matthew's bringing lunch soon.
Okay, wait. I really slept for that long? Park looks like he's lost in his music. I'll leave him to it and ask to have a listen later. Hey Brian, how you feeling? Sleep well?
Hello, little Emily. Don't worry. At my age, it's perfectly normal.
I found some sleeping pills today. Could that help?
Not familiar with this brand. Of all the meds I've tried, none seem to help. Hopefully, these will actually do the trick. Thank you. I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you. After you make some hot tea for the old man.
A surprise? 1 cup of tea coming up. I shouldn't bother her. Hey Matt, find anything interesting?
Yeah. Small stuff. Canned food, mostly. A lot of it's expired, though. I say, we use Alex as a guinea pig.
Are you taking requests? Find me a can of drink pink and I'll owe you. Big time. Your tea, sir.
Splendid work, little Emily. Here's a tip.
My watch! You fixed it! Thank you!
Here you go. It took some tinkering, but I was able to disable the antenna and navigation modules, so no one can track you. Other than that, the watch is like new. Splendid. Now, let's talk about this morning, and then our plans for the future. After what happened in the drugstore today, Alex and I decided that some extra protection against robots would be wise. I won't keep you in suspense. I drafted a blueprint for a very powerful taser. However, it's only useful at close range. Simply put, a single charge should be able to fry a robot's circuitry to a crisp. It won't be of much use if you get swarmed. It doesn't have that kind of power, but it should be able to bring down a single bot and buy you some time to get away.
That's great. But I'm guessing you can't just make one out of rags and cardboard. Which means you're sending me somewhere dangerous to scavenge for parts, right?
Not so dumb after all, are you, Matt? Brian will give you the list of parts. Take Emily or Park with you. You'll find everything you need in any decent electronics store.
Sounds like our best bet is Geek Spot. It's a couple of hours on foot. There's a big parking lot out front. All those abandoned aero cars will make it easy to hide.
Well then, that seems like the obvious choice. Both of you should get packed and head out while it's still light out.
Hold on. I just got back. Can't this wait? It'll be dark soon.
Stop testing my nerves, boy. I'll get off your back as soon as you get going. Do what you're told and get the hell out of here.
Enough! Enough, Matthew! We really need you to find those parts. I have a feeling that taser will come in quite handy. We'll talk more when you get back.
Fine. I just don't understand why this old jerk gets to order us around like he's the boss or something.
You're such an asshole. When I get my leg fixed, you better start running.
Stop it, Alex. You should be ashamed.
How else am I supposed to talk to this punk so that he understands? Who does he think he is, huh?
I think we'd better get going, like now.
Okay, yeah. I could really use some fresh air, away from these freaking old farts.
Park, I don't suppose you've got another round for the flare gun? It could be useful.
I mean, I am done with all his yelling, telling us what to do. I mean, who made him king? I was just looking forward to getting some rest.
I don't know. Alex could work on his delivery, sure, but a lot of what he has to say seems smart.
Oh, come on, Emily. Are you serious? You really think he's the best one to lead us? There's gotta be someone better, don't you think?
Well, I have to admit, you're more of a doer, which counts for something. Alex says you take too many risks. I do too, but they pay off.
Holy shit, Emily. I guess I got you all wrong. Fine, just forget it. But honestly, the old folks are a liability. Dead weight. You know they'll just get captured sooner or later, right? Only question is whether or not they'll drag us down with them.
What is wrong with you? Don't you care about the others even just a little? What about Olga and Vera? Or is your ego just that big?
Well, tell me I'm wrong. It's a miracle we haven't gotten into more serious trouble yet. Forget Alex for a second. What happens if the cops discover our hideout? There's no way Alex and Brian can outrun them. Park's got his asthma, and Claire's no track star either. I've been over and over it in my head, and I'm sure you have too.
What are you saying? That we should just run off? Leave them all behind? Only the strong survive. Is that it, Matt?
Oh, come on. That's not what I meant. Look, I'm sure deep down you get it.
If this is an attempt to show off your dazzling wit, it's not working. Let's just drop it, okay?
Listen, I'm not afraid to say what everyone else is already thinking. Being sick and old are liabilities. Don't pretend you don't know that.
Drop it.
Finally made it. Shh! This way, quick!
Wonderful. How are we getting past these two? Maybe just go around?
Yeah, great idea, Em. If we want their friends to call for backup. If it's just a patrol, they'll move on soon. Hard to imagine what the cops are doing here. Let's wait for a bit.
Thanks. Sounds good. While we do, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What did you do before the incident? Can't see you behind a desk.
Well, let's just say I was in transportation and logistics. A lot of folks were willing to pay top dollar to get exactly what they wanted. What about you? Where did you work?
I was a spatial designer, creating virtual apartments, stuff like that. Did some very cool VR gaming gigs, too.
Really? Sounds like a total waste of time, to be honest.
What? No, I liked it. How'd you end up here? With Brian and the rest, I mean.
Even a blind man could find their hideout, if you could even call it that.
Seriously? That's it?
Yeah. I was just walking down the street and saw some light coming from a basement window. Didn't seem like robots, so I investigated. Turns out I was right. There used to be more of us. Anyone tell you about Mike? Nah, of course not. 'Cause Alex would flip. He was stubborn but a good guy. Sound familiar? Anyway, one day he went out for supplies and he never returned.
Really? And no one knows what happened to him? Maybe I will ask Alex about it. What about your family? Were they taken too?
I never met my parents. I don't know much about them. Just that they were loaded.
Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Didn't mean to what?
you know, upset you.
Hey, no sweat. I'm used to it.
Well, it doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon. Can we just sneak past them?
I'm sick of waiting. Okay, I have an idea. A little risky, I suppose, but I think it'll work. Trust me. See that cop car? I'm gonna make my way inside. You just need to attract the cops' attention from the other direction.
You're not serious. What am I supposed to do? Dance the salsa?
Keep it down. No, you're not gonna put on a show. Just maybe make some noise or throw something at them. Then I'll do a little, hit and run with their own aero car.
Wait, what? Are you nuts? If you're trying to impress me, this is definitely not the time.
It'll work, I promise. They won't even see it coming. The guys and I have done this 100 times before. Now let's go. Keep quiet and don't let those repair bots spot you.
And he's gone. Okay, you've got this. Just stay out of sight and find a way to make some noise. Are you insane? What's next? A mask and a cape? Every cop for miles has to have heard that.
Maybe I'll tell you another day, if we make it that long. We've still got business to take care of. I doubt they had a chance to call reinforcements, but I'm not sticking around to find out.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Geek Spot. You're our first customers of the day.
Stupid hologram. Nearly shit myself.
Today is a great day to shop. with tons of special offers. Feel free to look around and let me know if you have any questions.
It's just a hologram, so it won't call the cops. Right?
Would you like me to connect you with the police department?
No!
Okay. Give me a call if you need any help. And don't forget, we have mega discounts on 3D printers this weekend.
It's totally oblivious to the chaos outside. Anyway, what are we looking for again?
If you need help, well, since you're offering, Amber, where can we find a TSLS accumulator, gun emitter, and Jameson control unit?
Please visit the following departments: red, green, and purple.
That's helpful, thanks.
Kind words are all the gratuity I need. Let me know if you need something else.
Let's check it out. But can we not call that thing anymore? Creeps me out.
It's a coupon. Probably for getting a discount at checkout. A coupon! These little guys are so cute. Empty. This place has already been looted more than once. Empty. Nothing here. Nothing here.
You've selected the TSL-S accumulator. Good choice. Unfortunately, the last remaining unit is for the prize machine display only and not for sale. But you're in luck. It's available for free through a limited time offer. All you need is 3 special coupons.
Oh, so that's what they're for. I need 3 of them. Better start looking.
Will this work?
Great! All we need is one last coupon. So much stuff. Park has to see this. I have 3 coupons. Now to get that accumulator.
Congratulations! To claim your prize, just choose any item. You won't need to pay for it.
Wait, what? All this effort just for a stupid prize?
This thing hasn't seen a maintenance worker in over a year. Not surprising. I guess we have to hack it.
Hack it? Is that another of your many talents? Did you used to be a spy or something?
Anything's possible, babe. I'll open the case. You watch the screen. Let's try to reset it to factory defaults. That's great, but it's too soon to celebrate. There's still more to find.
What's the point? I'm not exactly loaded with cash.
The purple department is closed for inventory review. Please try back later.
So many board games. Someone's out of meeples.
Oh dear, it seems as though you forgot to pay for your items. Please stay where you are. Security will escort you to the cashier.
Phew, that was close. How are we supposed to get past that?
This is crazy. The incident, the robots. Hell, aliens could invade, and for the cashiers, it'd be business as usual. Damn, didn't think this through.
How do we even pay? You got a couple of $100 on you? A credit card? It's been ages since I've even seen money.
I forgot my purse. Let's go head to security. Find some way to turn off the alarm system.
Okay, we got everything?
No, not yet. We have to do another pass. It's dark in here. Fortunately, I've got a flashlight. I think I can turn off the alarm systems from here, but I'll need the access codes first, and only the guards have those.
I'm sure this won't end well. They've installed electronic devices everywhere. Microchips get scanned on entry and exit, calculating work hours. Everything's arranged to reel in customers and dazzle them with new products. No one's supposed to leave without buying something. And of course, the camera silently records it all. They say it's a safety precaution, but that's bullshit. They record your every move so they can use it against you, publicly if they have to. I say to hell with that. Under the constant gaze of dangerous digital babysitters and fear of being replaced by a talking mannequin if you don't hit the sales quota? Well, but still, better than living on welfare. Won't be long before they've replaced us all and it's too late to cry about it. Don't say Josiah Sanders didn't warn you.
Destroy all humans.
Emily, help! Ugh, too close.
Look, there's a pass card under the printer. Locked. If only this were a video game. The password would be written right on it. We can't take out cash without a debit card, and banks aren't open again until, well, ever. I know, right? Oh man, I'm so thirsty.
Nice. Maddie, my boy, you're in luck.
Hey, I found it first, you know.
Told you. Life is unfair.
Tell me about it. I hope you choke on it.
Easy there. All right. You see that VR zone over there? That's where we'll settle it. How about the first to win 5 rounds gets the drink?
Are you forgetting something? We didn't come here to play games. Cops could bust right through the door and we wouldn't even hear them with those headsets on.
Oh no, Em. Now you're starting to sound like Alex. No risk, no reward. When was the last time you had any fun? 5 minutes won't kill you, and I'm dying to try the new VR rigs they've got over there.
Whatever. Enjoy your stupid soda. I'll be over here dying of thirst.
To the winner goes the spoils.
We need to get everything on Brian's list and find a way to get the goods past the cashier without paying. Now, let's look at what we've got. The staff room. I wonder if anything useful's left inside.
Jenny, did you get a load of the new guy from the Red Department? Bundle of nerves, always dropping stuff. I'd like to help him out, give him some advice. But the poor guy, he's like cripplingly shy. Yesterday, I offered to help him move some surplus inventory after closing, but when I asked his name, his face went all scarlet. And I can't even begin to describe the look he gave me. Took the whole Red Department thing too literally, if you ask me.
That's a really old block. I've never seen one like it, except maybe in a museum. There we are. Not a lot of finesse, but at least I got it open. Now let's see what's inside. It's a corporate ID tag. Employees use these to buy goods using their corporate discount. I should give it a shot. No one else is using it. We can't leave yet. We don't have everything Brian needs. Yes! Found it! I was worried there'd be nothing left.
Thank you for your purchase, Donovan. Your 10% employee discount has been applied. Don't forget to close your personal account this week.
I hope you can forgive me, Donovan.
All right, let's bail.
Another damn shuttle. And another group of folks that got caught, I'm guessing. Fewer and fewer people left.
Where the hell have you been? I would have gone myself if I had more than one leg. Anyway, did you find all the parts?
Here you go. Everything from the list. Hope we didn't miss anything.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. My brain's done for the day.
What are you doing? The internal components are delicate. You break one, you're marching right back out to get another.
Okay. Lucky we found all the parts. I'll get started immediately. Alex, can I get a little help, please?
As if I have a choice.
We need to secure our water supply. Park helped me clear the debris blocking the door, but the boiler's still an issue.
Relax, it's not urgent. We still got plenty of bottled water. Let's make the slacker do it when he finally wakes up.
Can I give it a shot? And you can give me some hints if I need them.
So, you're a plumber all of a sudden, huh, girl? I doubt it. Brian and I'll take a look once we're done here, but, sure. Give it a shot if you got nothing better to do.
Olga, are you okay?
We wanted to warm up. The weather's been terrible lately.
How's Vera doing?
I'm not sure. I don't think she's getting any better. And I don't know what to do. She had a tough time with the cold when we were out looking for shelter.
This is bad, and I'm not sure what else we can do.
Back in the day, we just call a doctor. Can't do that now, though. I just hope she doesn't get worse. The nightmares I've been having still have me rattled. In one dream, I sat up in bed, but Vera was missing. Not with me, not in the crib. I panicked, frantically looking for her everywhere. People just stared at me like I was crazy. Who's Vera, they kept asking.
That sounds awful. Don't worry, we all know who Vera is. Hey, I know we haven't exactly talked much, but I wanted to ask you...
How did I end up in this mess? Seems like you and Matthew are in cahoots.
Sorry, if you don't want to talk about it, I get it.
Rick. That's her father's name. We met after everything happened. Ended up in the same group. He was special, you know? And yeah, we got caught up in the moment. A few days later, Rick and the boys got caught. That's how I ended up alone and pregnant. Before the incident, I was a school teacher, surrounded by kids, even though I never had any of my own. Not that I didn't want any, just didn't have my chance. Now, I don't even have a choice. I hate feeling like a burden, but I know Vera and I make things more difficult. Тяжело. Just like I know we wouldn't have survived without the group.
Don't say that, Olga. None of us thinks you're a burden.
Спасибо. Thank you. At least now we've got a roof over our heads. Maybe a little too cold and wet for a child, of course. But at least it's better than sleeping outside.
Anything I can do for you two?
I was going to ask the boys, but maybe you can take a look? Vera's crib's been squeaking. Maybe the joints need oiling.
Okay, I'll check it out. I should get going.
Sure.
Found you, you little pests. Before, nanites were used for medicinal purposes. Now, it's practically as bad as poison. Even when he's sleeping, he looks so smug. So very punchable. Still... There must be something I can do to keep it from creaking so loudly. Alex and Brian are busy assembling the taser. Really busy. Better not distract them unless it's important. Not right now. Knowing Alex, he'd just send me to check up on Claire or Matt or on some other tedious errand, like waiting for sunrise or something.
Emily, do you want to have a look at the boiler? Because when the guys removed the lumber, I was the first in line. This is horrible going so long without hot water. Unfortunately, it's not working. I have no idea how to fix it, and the men aren't doing a darn thing about it.
It seems like it'd be easy for them.
I know, right? But they always find something more important to do. Not showering might not bother them, but we really could use some fresh water from the well. Then we won't have to keep looking for bottled water all the time. There are no nanites here. Alex checked the samples. But I can't fix them on my own. Park would help, but he's out on a sortie.
I'm no expert, but I'm willing to try. Although the last time I tried my hand at plumbing, I flooded the neighbors below. I'll see what I can do. I could really use a little luxury myself. It's not a proper home without duct tape. I'm sure I'll find a use for these sooner or later. This thing's never gonna work. But I could get lucky. Figures. The pipes are riddled with holes, which is why the boiler keeps shutting down. Here we go. Looks sturdy. Better make sure it's all properly secured. And now for the tape. Let's seal it all up nicely. Alright, I patched the pipes, so let's try to equalize the water pressure. Holy, it worked! I kinda can't believe it.
What's that buzzing? Emily, did you get it working? The boiler, I mean, it's fixed?
I think so. We should try running the shower. Mother's first, of course.
No objections from me. Wow, Emily. I'm very impressed.
Well, how about that? Little Emily fixed the boiler all by herself.
Just a basic leak, big deal. The baby could have fixed that. Maybe even Matt. Stay focused, Brian. Let's wrap this up before we line up for the shower. Claire's gonna be in there for at least an hour anyway. Plenty of time to finish up. Okay, the taser is ready. It ended up being more work than we expected and frustrating. But if it works as advertised, it might still be worth making one for everybody. Think of it as a prototype, a trial version. I hope you won't have to use it, but I'm also dying to see if it works.
Looks kinda cheap. It better not fall apart in my hand.
How does it work?
The taser is effective at a distance of up to 1 meter, give or take. Theoretically, it'll fry robot circuitry like an egg. People too, most likely. So you better be careful with it.
And remember, Matt, I'm looking at you. It's not a toy. The taser's experimental. Reliability and durability aren't exactly something we've been able to test, so use it sparingly. Emergencies only, you got it?
Relax, Gramps. I know my way around a gun. So what now? You got another genius plan? Tell me I'm wrong.
I told you already. We need to find others, survivors like us. We've been hiding out for over a year. We can't just wait for more of us to get captured.
So what are you suggesting? That we take this thing out and search for some robot brains to scramble?
Of course not, but we need to connect with others. We can't be the only ones left in the city.
We've already tried to radio other people, but the signal got traced and we almost got pinched. It's dangerous business, you know.
That was using the transmitter from inside the hideout. What about sending the signal from somewhere else? I don't know a lot about this stuff, but there has to be a way to do it undetected by robots. Just people. What do you think, Brian?
No way. It's too dangerous. We can't risk losing more people.
I don't care. Anything's better than starving. Emily's right. We can't just keep sitting on our asses waiting for a miracle.
Exactly. We live like rats, we'll die like rats. We have to find out what happened and how to fix it. I'd rather go down fighting than living in hiding. And besides, this time we're armed.
Little Emily is right. I've got an idea. SNBC, the TV studio where I used to work, get it? Robots don't watch television. So, my guess is that the building is probably empty. We could send a signal and set it to loop. So as long as we leave quickly, the cops can't find us.
Are you out of your mind? You're actually gonna risk crossing half the city. What if something happens? You think you'll be able to outrun them all?
Of course not, Alex. I'm an old man. No kids. Sarah's gone for a long time now. What do I have to lose? If we can help the younger folks, it's our duty to try.
Right. Brian, we know we can't do this without you. You worked in the studio, you know the layout. We have to go together.
That's what I'm talking about. It's high time this old man stretched his legs.
There's no way you're going. You thrill seekers and adrenaline junkies, you're gonna get us all killed. Don't you see what it's like out there? How many people do we have to lose for you to wise up?
Will you please stop shouting?
Alex, I'm going anyway. Even if I have to go alone.
You're not going alone. And that's final.
Matt?
God damn it. Fine. But only 'cause I like you.
To hell with you. Guess Emily's the new sheriff in town then, huh? When the damn cops scoop everybody up, don't come crying to me. That's it. I'm going to bed.
We're all turning in. Rest up and prepare yourselves. We leave at sunrise.